So if you're going to go to that snake, this cute guy's going to be shooting at you. You can't push him in. You're going to keep shooting.
Welcome back to the Smart Parts World Paintball Championships. It's the Seattle Naughty Dogs 2 and San Diego Dynasty 2 all tied up. We're still in the first half of our championship match.
We're going to have to, you guys, we're going to have to switch it up. Okay, guys?
That's all right.
Make their power line play our power line.
So Dynasty and the Naughty Dogs in the red and black, Dynasty in the blue. This is our championship match. Good game so far. It's all tied up. Good breakout from both teams. Darren Ragasa sliding up into that center Aztec immediately gets gunned up on the Dorito side of the field.
Ooh, 2 Dynasty down.
Oh, so Johnny Perchak and Justin Swartz both dead off that Dorito side, and Angel Fergoza sliding into Snake 2. So here comes Colt Roberts. He's already up to the 50-yard line on that Snake side because no one is shooting at him from that Dorito side. Yosh
Slides past his bunker.
Well, Yosh is just trying to do damage control and get someone over there.
Here we go.
Here comes Colt Roberts. Oh, he runs by. Oh, wow.
I'm not sure about that, Matty.
I don't know if Angel put any paint on him, but if he did, I would be very angry if he didn't draw that penalty.
Well, if Angel didn't put any paint on him, it's because he didn't have any paint in his gun.
Yeah, look at
that.
Look at the replay. Colt Roberts runs by Angel and then realizes he's not hit, so he guns up on Alex Frazier and takes him out too. So good job by Colt Roberts, narrowly avoiding a penalty. I'm surprised Angel didn't put any paint on him.
Well, he must not have any paint in the gun.
It's now a 3-2 game with Seattle on the power play.
He stays in his cube.
That's what I was shooting at.
He popped out. No, you were shooting out there somewhere, dude.
I was shooting right in here, dude.
We all watched.
You don't want to go run down the field shooting at people, get hit, you know, get a penalty. He's already dead. There's no need to overshoot him or, you know, anything like that. You know, if there's 4 guys alive on 1, there's no need to run down and bunker the guy. You just shoot him out. You know, 4 guys should be able to shoot 1 guy. You know, it's just kind of smart paintball. You know, slow it down. You know, Dynasty is, you know, they do some crazy stuff, so you gotta watch out for it.
It's Seattle with a 1-point lead over San Diego with time running down in the first half of our championship match. All right, Dynasty, they got assessed a penalty at the end of that very last point.
And they couldn't get the box in time, so they're down 1.
So they couldn't get in the box, so they're going to start with 4. So Naughty Dogs on the power play. Oh, so Hector Cardona, Josh Davey getting out here on the Snake side. And Angel Fergoza in the back X. Oh, Frank Connell, he gets shot. So, oh, wow. And Alex Frazier shot out of that back center as well. Billy, they lose both the guys out of the back center. That's not looking good right now for Dynasty. Oh, but
Knuth just dies.
So Raymond Knuth gets shot. So right away, man, Angel gets a good shot.
Still 4 on 2 right now. Oh, I think Hector might have taken one in the back there.
Yeah, it looked like. Oh, yeah, you can see Schwartz yelling. So Hector has a hit on his pack, but he doesn't know it. Referee hasn't got in there yet to pull him out. There goes Hemlick. Art Hemlick advancing up on that Dorito side, and he's going to come off too. So Opie Logren balling it up.
Hemlick's lucky he didn't get a penalty there. He looked at it and went in.
And I'll tell you what, look. Hector Cardona getting checked out by the referee. He has a hit on his pack.
Yeah, technically that could be a penalty too. Yeah. I know Hector didn't know he had it.
Hector didn't know it, and you know, it's an unobvious hit. So referee gets in there, finally calls him out. So Angel Fergoza and Opie Logren, you know, it was 5 on 2 moments ago, and now it's evened up.
Evened up, you know, with Angel Fergoza still in the game. It's almost not even.
And Josh Davey, he advances up to the 50-yard line. 50-yard line on that Snake side.
Davies better be careful here.
Angel Fergoza and Opie Logren doing all this damage out of the back X's on both sides of the field. Oh, no. Josh Davey loses his gunfight with Angel. And now
Angel's like a machine. I mean, he just doesn't miss.
Yeah, he's amazing. And here it comes Angel up that Snake side.
Yep. There he's gone too.
So Hawking is going to get it as well. And there, Angel Fergoza and Opie Logren. Wow, very good point to tie it up. Initially, it was 5 on 2, but Opie Logren and Angel Fergoza just deciding, you know what, hey, we're not going to lose this point. We see early on, Hector gets a shot in his pack right there as he's advancing up. He didn't know it.
And here's Angel with a terrific shot. Look at that.
Yeah, awesome shot on Josh Davies' head right there. Josh loses that gunfight. And then Trevor Hawking getting blown apart at the very end of that point. So the San Diego Dynasty hang tough, and they take the point, even things up against the Seattle Naughty Dogs at 3 apiece.
Every time we step on the field, it means everything. Every time.
So 20 seconds left to play here in the first half of our championship match between the Seattle Naughty Dogs and the San Diego Dynasty. Let's see if these guys come out hardcore or play for the tie here in this point and keep the momentum on their side.
San Diego Dynasty in blue and the Naughty Dogs in red.
It's going to be really hard for one of these teams to score right now. Oh, Garrett Maxwell getting chopped up, trying to get out on that Dorito side, and here comes Regasa. Tom Martinez and Ryan Greenspan.
Time almost out.
So they're just pretty much just locking the lanes down right now. And that's
there it is. So it's 3-3.
And the first half of our championship match between the Seattle Naughty Dogs and the San Diego Dynasty ends in a 3-3 tie.
Yeah, it's all tied up, so this is where the game counts.
Let's go down to the field where the third member of our broadcast team, Callie Steinhar, is standing by with San Diego's Angel Fergoza.
You're hurt, man, and you're still battling out on that snake side. You and Cole Roberts going at it. What's going on?
Just getting in there, trying to do my job, man. It's all about the last game. You know, everything else doesn't even matter. All guts, no glory.
You pretty much single-handedly had that third point. It's 3-3 now. What are you going to do second half to pick it up?
Definitely not single-handed. I mean, there's 4 other guys on my team that helped me out. My guy who's staying alive in the back corner helped me out a lot. Just allowed me, that guy just did the same move 5 seconds before that, and I just capitalized on his stupidity, and that's what it is. It's my game out here.
All right, well, good luck on the second half.
Thank you very much.
Well, thanks a lot, Callie. Your championship game halftime score, Seattle 3, San Diego 3. And we'll be back with all the second half action on the other side of this commercial timeout. Don't go anywhere.
See how it ends at smartparts.com.
It's halftime as the Smart Parts World Paintball Championship rocks on. Seattle Naughty Dogs and San Diego Dynasty all tied up 3 apiece. We couldn't ask for anything more. We get ready to kick off the second half of play. And one of these teams is just 20 minutes away from winning the championship. Let's see who's going to come up and take that trophy home.
Winning time. Right now. Right now is winning time. Our time. Come on. D-Y-N-A-S-T.
We're set to go out there and just keep trying to give it to them.
D-Y-N-A-S-T. D-Y-N-A-S-T.
All right, Billy, it's all tied up 3 apiece. Both these teams playing pretty solid. Right now, I just stick with what's working. Solid paintball. Get in those important spots. Get penetration. Get up the snake side. Get up the Dorito side.
Remember, the sides have changed now, so the right-handed guns are going to come into play. San Diego Dynasty in the blue, Naughty Dogs in the red, Naughty Dogs on the right.
And Dynasty on the left, and we see Brad Russin. Ooh, good move. Gets up into snake 2. Now, he needs to be careful going down that line.
He's ignoring
because Brian Cole comes right over the top. Oh, and gets a shot on him. Brad's got to
Nice
be mad
shot
at
by
himself.
Cole.
Yeah, good shot by Brian Cole. Comes right over the top and takes out Russin. You can see, you know, Russ is just mad at himself right
Here
now.
comes Hector.
And Hector gets in his snake
Hector
one.
here shooting down the left line with his right hand. Not exactly the best technique.
He doesn't like to shoot left-handed.
No, he doesn't.
It doesn't really need it sometimes, though. I'll tell you
No,
what,
he's
though.
a smart player.
He's definitely a very good player. And he gets up in a snake, too. Todd trying to pick him up. Tom Martinez from Dynasty trying to pick up Hector. And there's Brian Cole up over the top of that bunker. And now he's working on the inside. A good paintball player is going to be productive in his bunker. He's going to be shooting right, shooting left, looking at the different lanes, the different shots that he has.
And that's one thing Hector does very well. He does look for the right, left, takes his time, but technically he needs a little work.
Art Hemlick gets one in the face. He spends too much time out of his bunker. So far, Naughty Dogs not doing
There
very
goes
well.
Garrett
Oh, and there's
Maxwell.
Garrett. There's a lot of guys losing their gunfights.
Yep.
And we talked about that before. You don't want to lose your gunfights. If you get in a spot, you need to live in that spot. Be productive out of that spot. Make smart, crisp bumps and make smart gunfights. And now we have all these people dying out of their bunkers, not helping their teams at all.
We talked about how hungry both these teams are. Dynasty, having not won anything this year, really wants this win. And
Naughty
Seattle,
Dogs.
you know, building over years, they really want to win here.
Oh, absolutely. And they picked up some key players, too, for this event, and they've been playing stellar, some come-from-behind victories, and they've been leading so far in this match, and it's all tied up right now. We see Raymond Newth working his cross-field shots, trying to pick up on Todd Martinez, who's in the box on the Dorito side. Now, I wouldn't be surprised because, we've had so many guys die out of their bunkers if the guys that are remaining are going to play this kind of slow, You want to work those gunfights, talk it up, talk to your boys, see exactly where everybody is, and, really work out all the shots that you have. You can hear all the communication going back and forth between the teams.
Raymond Newth here switching hands, technically very good, staying very tight behind his gun.
Todd Martinez up over the top of that box. Yeah, and then we see the tight play of Raymond Newth, and he switches up now, shooting left-handed. All these guys, they train a lot. They can shoot left-handed, they can shoot right-handed, running and shooting both ways. A lot of drills go into a practice for paintball, just like any other sport. If you're going out and you're practicing baseball, you take grounders, you take fly balls. You're practicing basketball, you're taking shots. Same for paintball.
And notice how Cole here and Davies at the other X, both of them low on paint.
Yeah, I don't think Davey has any paintballs left in his pack. And Brian Cole's back. He's down to 1 pod right now.
When you get low like that, you start thinking about the move.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you go out there, you got, 4 or 5 pods on your back, depending on where you're playing. Some guys even have 3. And if you play a long point like this and you're running out of paint, you really got to start looking for that move, because what else are you going to do?
Cole.
There it is. Brian Cole, get up in the snake 1. He's crawling around the inside.
Davies sees him, I think.
Josh Davey.
Ooh, nice shot.
Oh, so Josh Davey catches Brian Cole out in the open, and, Brian Cole just trying to move upfield like we talked about, running low on paint, trying to make an aggressive move, and now Todd Martinez coming up that Dorito side of the field.
Naughty Dogs need to communicate, let each other know what just happened.
Yeah, so Todd figuring out it's just him left. He looks over and see Brian come off, so Todd's going to have to do it single-handedly. And now Raymond and Josh, they're talking it up, and here comes Josh Davey making the move. He realizes it's just Todd Martinez.
Spreading the field. Classic 2-on-1.
Oh, smart bumps by Josh Davey. Good job. And there goes Raymond.
Now Todd's in trouble. He knows it. Tries to do a desperation move. No,
and he gets taken out. So great job by Josh Davey and Raymond Newth to put up another point for the Naughty Dogs, and it's going to be 4-3 as we see Josh grab that flag and walk it in.
Well, this is a great battle so far.
Yeah, that was a gun battle right there. We saw vicious gun battles. A lot of guys losing their battles, but Josh Davey and Raymond Newth in the end pulling it out. So finally, Dynasty blows the horn, and we see on the replay, talking about losing gun battles, there's Brad Russin, just spends a little bit too much time out of his bunker. So he walks off, and then Art Hemlick, gunned up. I mean, he should know that the paint's coming in that lane, and he takes one in his face.
And here we have Davies. Davies looks over the top, goes outside, makes a beautiful shot on Cole.
Yeah, and he just nicked him in his tank there as trying to get into the box between Snake 1 and Snake 2. Seattle getting the lead. Seattle Naughty Dogs retaking the lead, and it's now a 4-3 score with Seattle up by 1 over San Diego Dynasty. We'll be back with more of our exciting championship match right after this commercial timeout.
See how it ends at smartparts.com.
Welcome back to the Mohegan Sun Arena for the Smart Parts World Paintball Championships. I'm Matty Marshall bringing you all the action with Bill Gardner Jr. Just 13:20 remaining here in our championship game. Seattle Naughty Dogs with a 4-3 lead over San Diego Dynasty. We'll see if they can build on this lead as we resume play.
Let's go to their
So we see how crucial the gunfights have been in this match. This is the championship game. Each one of these players, it's a very personal thing. You have to win your gunfights. You have to play well if you want to win the title.
Tight breakout by the Naughty Dogs. Good breakout by Dynasty as well.
And there goes Angel Fergoza again. Dynasty in blue, Naughty Dogs in black and red. And Yosh Rao getting right behind Angel Fergoza. So Yosh Rao gets gunned up around the sideline towards the inside.
Dynasty a little bit better field position right now.
Yeah, they have very strong snake side right now. And Yosh getting up into the box right behind Snake One.
Trevor
gets his gun up. I think he got a shot on Trevor Hawking cross field. There's Tyler McCluskey. We haven't seen a lot of Tyler so far this match. He's played very well this event. And we see Map Chim telling Johnny Perchek exactly what's going on. And Darren Ragasa is gunned up towards Map Chim, right?
Oh, nice shot.
So Ragasa gets a shot on Chim's loader. So Map comes off that Dorito side, and we see Angel Fergoza. Angel had advanced up to that 50-yard line. Oh, Tyler McCluskey getting taken out by Yosh Rao. So Yosh Rao get his gun up down that sideline, takes out McCluskey, taking out one of the weapons of the Naughty Dogs.
Yosh is having a good game here. Nice field position.
Yeah, good field position, good gunfights. You can hear Todd Martinez talking it up. Oh, there goes Alex Frazier running all the way down. Oh, a little bit too aggressive by Alex Frazier. Gets taken out by Rocky.
I don't think his team's very happy with him with that move.
No, he just advanced a little too aggressively. He should have just stopped at that Snake One right there of the Naughty Dogs. He would have made it in fine. Oh, Angel gets a shot on Rocky Nuth in that Aztec. And here comes Yosh Rao. He went into the center of the field, and now he comes on the run through.
Two, nice move. Oh, wow, very nice.
Yosh Rao steps it up this match, tying it up for Dynasty. Good job, Yosh Rao. Runs up, peace out, Ragasa, and then takes out Colt Roberts.
And Dynasty looking very good on that point.
We see Map Chim on the replay, just caught one in his loader from Ragasa. So he's gonna have to come off, and then Fergoza gets a shot on Rocky Nuth, which sets up the Rao run through. Boom, Ragasa wears it in his back. Yosh doesn't even miss a beat. Runs down Colt Roberts as well. Awesome job by Yosh Rao. And San Diego Dynasty come right back, tying things up 4 each against the Seattle Naughty Dogs. This match is turning out to be everything you could possibly want in a championship game and a little bit more.
You can't, if you're the only guy on that side, Art, look at me. Play conservative. You're only guy over there.
And we're quickly getting down to gut check time. We're going to see who's going to step it up and give their team the lead.
Naughty Dogs need to do something to break Dynasty's momentum. See what happens.
Well, Alex Frazier sliding in. I think he got one on the pack. Referee's going to get in there and check him out. Yep, he's hit. And so is Opie Logren. So Dynasty not able to get out to the corners.
Naughty Dogs using their guns well off the break.
Well, they also lose someone off the break. Brad Russin dies. And Art Hemlick dies too, so it's 3 apiece right now, 3 on 3.
Hector moves into Snake One.
So Hector's in Snake One, and that's Raymond Nuth rolling his gun down the Dorito side. And you see already in Snake 2, Angel Fergoza, and there goes into Snake 1, Ryan Greenspan.
Oh, he's running right out into his gun. Does Nuth make it?
Oh, Frank Connell.
Good shot by Nuth.
Frank Connell gets shot by Nuth. Raymond, good job by Raymond to pick Frank, trying to break out to that Dorito side. So there's just 2 Dynasty players left. Fergoza up to the 50-yard line bunker.
Oh, nice shot by Hector.
Oh, so it's just Ryan Greenspan in Snake 1, and here comes Hector Cardona all the way up into Snake 2 on Dynasty's side.
Now here's where Hector really shines. Let's watch this.
So Hector right up onto Dynasty's side of the field. It's just Ryan Greenspan, though. And Hector's going to run him down on the inside.
Beautiful move.
Oh, and he waves at Ryan. Ryan's not going to be too happy about that.
And Hector shot in the back of the head there, so Ryan did shoot him.
And we see Raymond Nuth. After Hector runs off, Raymond's going to get in there and hang that flag.
The tempers are heating up a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Ryan didn't like Hector showing him up like that. You know, he was like, oh, you want to play like that, Hector? So, and, you know, Ryan's phenomenal, so it's going to be a battle here the last part of this game. We see on the replay, Fergoza gets his face blown off by Cardona, and then Cardona runs down Ryan Greenspan, gives him a couple extra in his back. The Seattle Naughty Dogs taking care of business to regain the lead, and it's now Seattle 5, San Diego Dynasty 4. San Diego just can't seem to figure out Seattle. They still have the opportunity, and we'll find out if they do on the other side of this commercial break. The Smart Parts World Paintball Championships are brought to you by Smart Parts, Equipment Counts, and the Mohegan Sun, a world of play. Welcome back to the Smart Parts World Paintball Championships. I'm Eddie Marshall with Bill Gardner Jr., and that's our house band PSK, keeping the joint jumping as our underdogs, the Seattle Naughty Dogs, clinging to a 5-4 lead over San Diego Dynasty as we get ready to return to the action. San Diego has never had this lead, but watch out for the classic San Diego second half push.
Maddie, the rivalry's really growing between these two teams.
Oh, yeah, it's existed for years, but it's definitely getting up right now because, I mean, this is the championship match, and both of these teams are balling it up right now. We're going to see, oh, Tyler McCluskey, such a powerful runner, tries to get to Snake 2, but he doesn't make it. He gets clipped trying to get in there. Brian Cole trying to roll his gun towards that inside. Oh, just narrowly.
Nice tight gun positions. Are shooting well. Look at this.
Yeah, he almost picked up Rocky. Oh, did pick up Rocky. So Naughty Dogs coming off. And here comes Ryan Greenspan up into Snake 2. He's looking to those inside shots.
Dynasty, good field position here. Definite advantage.
Colt Roberts snap shooting with Ryan Greenspan right now. And Mike Hinman, he's going to bump out to the Aztec on the Snake side. Mike Hinman still standing over the top of that. You think he's going to make another move? Yep, creeping up center of the field.
Dynasty with gun superiority here. The back guys can stand out and shoot. It's not the safest thing.
We see Trevor yeah, exactly. We see Trevor Hawking and Colt Roberts just doing what they can. Here comes Dynasty. Smart moves. Using their cover. Oh, there we go. Colt Roberts.
Trevor Hawking left.
And Garrett Maxwell. Garrett Maxwell take, I think Garrett Maxwell might have shot him, but here comes Trevor Hawking.
Good point by Dynasty. Strong play.
It's going to be interesting to see what the referees call on that Maxwell-Trevor Hawking trade right there. Ryan Greenspan running the flag in.
Let's go. Last 5, baby. Let's go.
We see on the replay, Rocky New trying to get out. Boom, we see in super slow-mo, gets tagged in his shoulder. And then Garrett Maxwell and Trevor Hawking. And Hawking ended up getting mowed down by Ryan Greenspan.
San Diego Dynasty refusing to fold as they tie things up at 5 against the Seattle Naughty Dogs. What a crucial swing point for San Diego because you can't afford to go down by 2 points this late in the game.
So a penalty was assessed on Garrett Maxwell at last point, trading with Trevor Hawking. So Yosh Rao is going to be starting in the box.
Championship game here. Naughty Dogs in the red, Dynasty in the blue.
Dynasty starting with 4 players. Dynasty on the left-hand side of your screen, Naughty Dogs on the right-hand side.
Solid break by Dynasty.
Dynasty gets Alex Frazier out to the back X on the Snake side. Alex Frazier is the captain of this team.
And there goes Hector.
So Cardona gets up into Snake 1. Hector's been very productive this game.
Oh, it's a good tournament for Hector.
Now this is a tense battle right here.
There goes
Angel Fergoza, he wants to get over there too.
Yep, there we go.
Good job by Fergoza. Fergoza, I mean, what is he like, 99% getting to that snake almost every single time.
And now we've got the matchup between Fergoza and Hector. Should be interesting.
Now, Fergoza trying to play down that wire. Now, Fergoza shooting right-handed down this wire against Hector's left hand. So, Fergoza definitely with the advantage here.
And Hector, who doesn't like to use his left hand. But look at the little peeking match here.
Well, they're doing the head checks. You know, it's a little slick battle. They both want to get up to that 50-yard line. Fergoza with better field position because Cardona's in Snake 1. Fergoza in Snake 2. You can see it's almost like they're fighting the battle in their minds. And you see Trevor Hawking trying to get a shot on Fergoza. He's locked in. Raymond Newth, who's had a pretty good game as well, is holding it down in that back center. And you see Yosh Rao.
Penalties coming off soon.
So Yosh Rao just waiting to come out of the box. He definitely wants to get in this match. Yosh Rao's a very intense guy. And we see Map Chim holding that back center down. Trevor Hawking in the box on the Dorito side of the field.
Trevor trying to stay tight in there. It's a small bunker.
He's switching his up. You know, he's shooting the Dorito side and then he's shooting Snake side. There he goes. Trevor bouncing out to the Aztec on the Dorito side. Here comes Yosh Rao.
He makes it.
He makes it out. He's got some spray on his goggles. Oh, and then he immediately gets into the Aztec on the Snake side.
It's a little disorienting coming out of the box like that. You've got to figure out where everyone is on the field.
So they get Yosh to come out the box. He had an amazing point that not too long ago. And here's Trevor. Oh, Trevor Hawking gets a shot on Yosh.
I think Yosh might have missed Trevor make that bump.
And here goes Matt Chim trying to fill out to that Dorito side.
Slides past his
slides
bunker.
past his bunker. Oh, and he gets clipped by Trevor. So Trevor Hawking having a game here. And now he, based off of that shot, gets up into the 40-yard line Dorito. He's in a really good spot now. Could do some wonders for his team. He's already shot 2 guys. Johnny Perchak. Oh, Johnny Perchak stepping it up. He
Nice
takes
shot.
out Hawking.
He needed to take out Hawking, too.
Yeah, Hawking was killing it on that Dorito side. Oh, it's Johnny Perchak after getting a good shot on Hawking. Gets one right in his face, and here comes Hector.
Sensing the vulnerability here. Dynasty pretty much locked in the corner.
This is a big point right here. This could be it. It's gone really long. Not a lot of time left in this match. For Goza, who's been killing it this entire event, he's going to have to pull something out here if Dynasty expects to win this tournament. Here goes Hector Cardona up to the 50-yard line, lay down can on that snake side. Look at this duel between Hector and Fergoza. We've seen it so many times before.
It's almost like Hector can sense him.
So Hector pops over the top, and he puts him in, and Angel switches sides. Here comes Hector on the inside run.
It's a great move.
Oh, awesome move by
nice
Hector.
Move. That's what they needed.
But Hector got shot in the face. Alex Frazee screaming to the referees that he shot Hector first. I couldn't quite see it.
Alex in trouble here.
Alex is in trouble. Tyler McCluskey advancing. Raymond New still alive as well. Here comes McCluskey. Naughty Dog's looking really good. Alex Frazee in that back corner trying to do whatever he can to stop the Naughty Dogs from coming up the field.
New
And they get a shot. So Raymond New and Tyler McCluskey handling business off of the Cardona move. Oh, wow. Here come the Naughty Dogs. So that could be it. Dynasty going to have to pull something miraculous here.
Naughty Dogs may have just won the championship with that. There's not much time left. They are pumped.
They got to be stoked, man. I mean, they're playing Dynasty. They've been playing these guys for years, and now they're wrecking shop. Look at this on the replay. Trevor Hawking gets shot in the loader, sprays all over his face. And then Johnny Perchak, who had just shot Trevor, he gets his eye dotted as well. He's going to walk off. He looks like so disappointed because you can tell they're going to lose that point because it's just Angel Fergoza getting run down by Cardona. And then you can see in the replay, I don't think he got shot in the face before he got to him.
No, he didn't.
So he traded out clean. Good job by Cardona. So the Seattle Naughty Dogs take the point, take a 5-6 lead also over the San Diego Dynasty, and they're just seconds away from winning this championship game. If they don't commit any stupid penalties or make mistakes, the title is theirs, and we'll find out if they can do it right after this quick commercial timeout. Don't go anywhere.
See how it ends at smartparts.com.
We cannot get one penalty, guys. It's an instant hang for those guys.
Welcome back to the Smart Parts Paintball Championships. That's been a tremendous game so far. Seattle Naughty Dogs win the last point to take a 5-6 lead over the San Diego Dynasty with just seconds remaining.
They'll have to run from the starting station to the flag, hoping that guy doesn't get hit and hang it. I mean, that's about the time it's going to take them to go from end to end. Yeah, what they're going to try and do is get us to get a penalty because if it's in the last 90 seconds, it's a swing point. So if we get a penalty in the last 90 seconds, they get a point, which will tie it up. So that's what they're hoping for.
No penalty, dogs. Play straight.
So Dynasty needs to pull out all the stops right here. See Alex Frazee and Ryan Greenspan right there, figuring out the last-minute plan. They're going to come hard. They're going to come fast.
11 seconds left, Matty. Almost no time.
You know what? I've seen him score a point in 15 seconds before.
But never 11.
So here it is right there. This is going to be the final point regardless.
Oh, they started early. Should have been pulled for that. Look at that violent point here, right up the middle.
Look at this for Goza and Frazee and everyone on Dynasty just running up the field.
There's a 5-minute, Matty. That's a point. That's an automatic point score right there under 90 seconds.
Look Look how pumped Raymond Newth is because they have just won the championship.
Dogs deserves it. They worked hard. They fought for this, and they have just won.
Awesome job by the Naughty Dogs, upsetting our favorites, Team Dynasty. Everyone thought Dynasty would blow the Naughty Dogs away.
There's Cardona. He deserves a lot of credit for that victory.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Cardona played phenomenal. Great job by the Naughty Dogs.
That's it, boys. Can you believe we won this thing?
And that's going to do it. The Seattle Naughty Dogs have won the championship with a thrilling 7-5 win over San Diego Dynasty. Seattle never trailed in this match, and they pull off the upset against a very strong Dynasty team.
Austin. They play kind of really conservative, kind of like little girls, but so we have to kind of, pull back and play like chicks too. So that happens.
You know, we didn't play good enough, and the calls didn't go our way either. So yeah. When it's a close game like that, there's no room for error, and when the calls aren't going your way, then
it's a tough team. So we're in the finals. It's going to be close games. Guess we just didn't make it this time.
So it looks like the Naughty Dogs all huddled up down on the field, and it looks like the general manager of the Naughty Dogs is on the phone.
Hey, Rock, what's up?
We won it, B. Took first place, beat up.
We won.
Yeah! Hey, you're on speakerphone, B. ESPN Live, baby.
I'm here with the coach of the San Diego Dynasty, John O'Mara. What happened? You guys fell behind by 2. It was a tough game, battle, bloodbath out there at the end. Talk to me.
They played a lot better than we did. They played a real sitting game. We play kind of an attack game. Whenever we play them, it usually goes down like that. They'll get in their bunkers and sit. And we have the same problem over and over with them, where we have to tell our guys to be more patient, not try and make moves, because then when we do that, they chop us up, then they come back and get a point.
All right, well, tough loss, Coach. Let's go over to Maddie with the Seattle Naughty Dogs, the champions.
All right, I'm here with the champion, Seattle Naughty Dogs. They played an amazing game against a very strong San Diego Dynasty team. They're one of the best teams in the world, proving that you guys are one of the best teams in the world. Here to present the trophy here today, Adam Gardner from Smart Parts, Bruce Bosom, the Mohegan Tribal Chairman. Bruce, if you could do the honors.
Thank you. First of all, I want to thank Adam for sponsoring with Smart Parts. Thank you for coming to the Mohegan Reservation in Mohegan Sun. It's been a wonderful event. And dogs, just so you know, my name is Nis Natea. That means 2 dogs. You were destined to win. It was the best game I've ever seen. Congratulations.
Thank you. Now, Rocky, give us some thoughts here, okay? I mean, what was the difference? I mean, if you could just pretty much put it down to one thing, what would you say that was?
When you shoot the best equipment in the world, that's what it is. It's all about the equipment and how everything works. And, when everything's working well, we play well, and that's what it was.
Well, that's it. Right from Rocky's mouth himself. So that's going to do it here on behalf of our entire production team, Adam Gardner, Bill Gardner Jr., Smart Parts, Bruce Bosom, and the Mohegan Sun Arena. Callie Steinhardt, I'm Matty Marshall, and we'll see you next time.
Dogs are won.
This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.